So when you were talking yesterday about Serb generals giving disinformation, not wanting to admit defeat, there was still a real concern on your part that they would come back.
Let's put it this way. If you had asked me, were they coming back, I would have said no. If you'd asked me what my responsibility was, it was to make sure they did not come back. And therefore, it was my responsibility to make sure that the command understood the potential risk and to make sure that there was no complacency on the part of the commanders working for me, including Mike Jackson.
I actually asked you neither of those questions. What I asked was, was there a real concern on your part that they would come back?
I know you didn't ask me those questions, but counsel, if you'll give me Mr. Prosecutor, if you'll give me the understanding of where this conversation's going. I understand that what you're attempting to show, what I'm attempting to explain is why I made the statements I did. Not because there was a state of war and continuing conflict, but because of the lack of resolution, because of the continuing information I was receiving about Serb statements and other things, and the belligerence and anger in the Serbs military from having left, and the fact that Milosevic was a clever, canny character who had many ways to operate. So if you're asking me to make a judgment 25 years, 26 years later, was there a chance that Serbia would come back in? It's easy to say, of course there was no chance Serbia was going to come back in. And when Mike Jackson wrote this book somewhere 10 or 15 years after the event, of course everybody knew they weren't coming in. But at the time, I would have been remiss in my responsibilities had I simply said, gentlemen, it's over. Let's relax. This is a state of peace and, go about our business. That would have been an improper attitude for me as a commander in the field.
Shënjestër.net